What's happening, guys? UFC 313 takes place this upcoming weekend, and I'm going to give you guys my predictions. I know some of you might be annoyed or might feel a type of way because I didn't do my predictions for Cape or Cap, however you say his name. But to be honest, I wasn't really feeling the card. I thought the card was trash, so I didn't bother with it. But let's get into my predictions and breakdowns for UFC 313 Pereira versus Ankalaev. Let's get to the. So we have two fights on the early prelims. I'm going to go from top to bottom. As you guys know, I don't always know every single fighter that's fighting on the cards. But the more I do this and the more I keep up with it, the more familiar I will become with these fighters. But with that being said, please, if any MMA fighters watch this channel, please, if you want, obviously you're not doing it for the fans, but one thing people need to understand is that at the end of the day, for fans to remember you, you have to leave a mark on the sport. So please, guys, if you can, try get a finish. Don't leave it into the hands of the judges. But with that being said, let's get into the card. The card kicks off with a middleweight bout. We have the Jordan Santos versus Ozzy Diaz. I don't know either fighter, but the Jordan Santos looks like he might be a bit of a problem. So I'm going to pick him to win. He's from Brazil. Then we move up the card. We've got another Brazilian versus American matchup. And this is a featherweight bout. And we got Myron Santos versus Francis Marshall. Let's have a look at the stats. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going with Myron Santos to win. I'm gonna say he gets a finish. And then we move on to the prelims. We've got Alex Morono versus Carlos Leal, which is a welterweight bout. Carlos Leal, did you not fight someone? I remember this. I'm sure. Let's have a look at him because I'm sure you fought someone. Yes, I don't know how to say his name. October 26th. Yes, the same night that Max Holloway fought. I knew it was a fight that happened recently or quite recent. I'm gonna pick Carlos Leal to win because I don't know if he won the fight against, won his last fight, but I'll be honest. From what I remember, I think he did win, even if they didn't give him the decision. Well, obviously he technically didn't win, but in the eyes of a lot of fans and me, we all thought he won. I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, yeah, he should have won the fight. But anyways, we move up. We've got a middleweight bout. We've got Bruno Ferreira versus Armen Petrosyan. And I'm going to pick Petrosyan to win by decision just because I saw him against Shara. And he didn't look too bad until he got finished by Shara in the last round. So I'm going to pick Armen Petrosyan to win by decision. We move up the card. We've got a flyweight bout. We've got Joshua Van versus Ray Ruya. I don't know how to say your name, bro. Joshua Van is a favorite. Did I not see you fight not too long ago? Let's have a look, mate. I feel like I did, but I can't remember. But I'm going to pick him to win anyway. Looking at the odds, he is the favorite anyway. So, I'll pick him. Then we move up. I guess, yeah, this is the last fight to close the prelims out. Man like Curtis Blades is back on the prelims. Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. Let's have a look at Kuniev. Oh, you came from Dana White's Contender Series. Yeah, I'm going to pick Curtis Blades. Only because I feel like this might be one of those fights that, new guy on the block and he gets shown levels, and I think that's probably what's going to happen. Although there is a guy from England that I've had the privilege of training with. Well, he was coaching the classes. Mario Pinto. He's actually fighting. Well, he would. Well, as I'm making this video, he will be fighting on the Saturday. But by the time this video gets to you guys, he would have fought. So hopefully he wins. Very good guy. Same age as me. He is a heavyweight, but I think he will probably win his fight. So you know what? Stay till the end of the video, and I'll do a little breakdown and predictions of the fights that I will watch on the Manel Cap or Manel Cape, however you say his name, card. But on the last fight of the prelims, I'm picking Curtis Blades to win, and I'm gonna say he gets a knockout. Then we move on to the main card, and we've got King Green. What a fucking no sense at all. You see, America is not a real place. I beg, how can you change your name from Bobby to King? Where is the sense? King Green? What the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. This is what I'm saying. These American people, some of them, no sense. America is not a real place for them all. But anyway, I'm going to pick King Green versus Mauricio Ruffy. It's a lightweight bout. I'm going to be honest, Mauricio Ruffy reminds me so much of Conor McGregor. Like the way he moves, the way he's so explosive. He has a similar stance, has a similar build to him. And obviously this is a lightweight bout. Yeah, look at him. Even look at him. He looks like a fucking Brazilian McGregor. I can't lie. Like look at the face, look at the beard, look at the body structure, the tattoos. He's 11-1. Let's see his win ratio. Okay, there you go, 91% KO ratio. So we have a Brazilian McGregor, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. From what I did see in his last fight, because he was making noise, his name was getting spoke about, but I didn't actually know who he was. But I tuned into his last fight, and he looked good. He did look good. It just looked. The only thing I will say, he reminds me of Conor McGregor to the T. And with that being said, I feel like he needs to be a bit careful and pace himself, because from what I did see in the fight I watched, he did look like he slowed down as the fight went on. But some guys, when they're very explosive, they tend to put a lot into their shots without even realizing, and then boom, they get tired. So that's the only thing I would say he needs to work on, but I still see him getting the job done against King Green. So yeah, I'm going to pick Mauricio Ruffy to win by knockout. Then we move on to a women's strawweight bout, and we got Amanda Lemos versus Jasmine Lucindo. I've seen both of these guys. Well, I've seen both of these women fight before, and I'm going to have to go, wow. Her name's not even Jasmine, it's Yasmin. I don't know how to say that because it's with an I. But wow, I thought Lemos would have been a favorite in this fight, you know. I mean, their stats are quite similar to an extent, but I'm going to keep it real. I was going to pick Amanda Lemos to win anyways, and I'm going to say she gets it done by a decision. I'm surprised to see Lucindo as the favorite, because I generally was going to pick Amanda Lemos anyways without seeing the odds. But we move on. Oh, Jalen Turner returns. When was the last time you fought? I'm sure it was against, Moicano. It's nearly a year ago he's fought. And he absolutely disgraced himself in that fight because he got too cocky and confident and thought the fight was fucking done, but it wasn't. So, yeah, let's look at this. It's a lightweight bout. I can't lie, though. This fucking Jalen Turner is tall, bro. 6'3", fighting in the lightweight division. Wow. Ignacio Bahamondes, you are 6'3" as well. Bro, what the fuck are you guys doing? Bruv, what are they doing in the lightweight division, bro? I mean, if they can make the weight, they can make the weight, but fuck me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've sparred guys that are 6'1", 6'2". I'll be honest, 6'2". I'm 5'8", 5'7". And I'll keep it real. Sparring 6 foot guys is not difficult. Obviously, it depends on the individual as well. But generally speaking, sparring guys that are 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", it's not that hard. I'll be honest. But once they start getting to 6'3" and taller, boy, that's where it gets fucking long. Because I've sparred some guys that are over 6'3", and boy, the way they can, as I'm coming in, boom, they throw a leg kick. Bro, they don't even have to move to reach. Do you get me? So, yeah, man, fighting taller guys like that, that's the only issue I would have, is the fact that they can keep you at distance, and obviously you got to do the closing of the range, and you could walk onto something doing that. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. But with that being said, I'm gonna pick Jalen Turner to win, because I'm not gonna lie, Jalen Turner is a good fighter. He has decent striking. There you go. He has a 71 KO ratio, 71% KO ratio, and Bahamondes has a 69% KO ratio. So you know what that means, guys. That means this fight is not going the distance. And I'm going to stick with my black brother. I'm going to pick Jalen Turner. But Jalen, I no go lie, you let me down this fight. I no go pick you again. Because that last fight was a disgrace. You should have won that fight too. You see, since you lost that fight, Moicano has gone on a tear. I no go lie. He can't afford to lose. Fair enough, he lost to Islam, but he can't afford to. You see how he worked himself up? And he get title shots? You see? Jalen, I beg, no let me down. No let me down. Otherwise, I no go trust you again. But I'm picking Jalen Turner to win. And I'm going to say KO. And I'm going to say he gets it done in the first or second round. Then we move up to the co-main events, which is a lightweight bout, and it was originally meant to be Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker, but Dan Hooker pulled out due to injury. I still haven't seen what this supposed injury is. I'm not saying he's lying, but I still haven't seen this supposed injury. And I'm not going to lie, that fight would have fed generations. That would have been a fight in 10 years' time on a Saturday or Sunday. I tell my son, listen, son, come sit down. We're going to sit down this weekend. We're going to watch some fights. And one of the fights I'm going to show you is Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. So sit down, get a pint of lager, roll a spliff if you want. Actually, no rolling spliff. I'm sorry, my son. My future son, if you end up watching this video, you go see, I've said it from today, you are not allowed to smoke. You cannot smoke Igbo around here. No. My children, they're going to be even better than me. My child will be a world champion younger than me. I'm not world champion yet, but we're going to be. And my son or my daughter, well, my sons or my daughters, however many I have, they will be world champions than me. They will be world champions younger than me, and they will achieve 10 times more than what I achieve in my life. And yeah, we're going to set the foundations right for the children. So yeah, no smoking weed. But on the other hand, we'll get a pint of lager. Sit down, son. Sit down, daughter. We're going to binge watch some fights this weekend. And the first fight I'm going to show you is Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker. But no, we can't do that now because Dan Hooker's pulled out. So now what we got is Justin Gaethje rematching Rafael Fiziev. Yeah, guys, that's what we got. Obviously, I was talking to my mate about this literally earlier today because we had a pad session this morning. While you were fucking sleeping at home doing niche, I was out fucking training. You know what I mean? But Justin Gaethje is obviously coming off a KO loss, but he's had a long time out. Rafael Fiziev is obviously coming off an ACL injury. Obviously, he's done the rehabilitation. I think he's been out for like a year or so. But I'll be honest, Justin pieced up Rafael in the first fight, man. I'm not going to lie. And I don't see it. Damn, I thought that fell. And I don't see... Quickly, side note, well, I'm going off topic. You guys should know what this is. Obviously, you can't see the full picture. But without looking I'm not going to tell you where to look on my YouTube channel. But without going to look, comment below if you know what this photo is. And if you comment it right, I will reveal it. And who knows, maybe someone, the first person to comment with the correct answer, you might get something. Yeah? You might get something. I might actually send something out to you in the post. Yeah? You know what? Yeah, I will. Obviously, I used to have a clothing brand that I ran. So, and I still got a few bits and pieces from there. So if you guess correctly, I'll send you something from my old clothing brand. And if you got family, I'll send you some items for your family as well. But anyways, back to Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Obviously, Rafael Fiziev is coming off an ACL injury. He's done the rehabilitation. He's been out for a year and a bit, I believe so. And obviously, they do say you need a year to recover from ACL surgery, injury, whatever you want to call it. And obviously, Justin Gaethje has had a long time out since his KO loss. But I'm going to be honest, I think Justin Gaethje gets the job done again. Just how the first fight went, he pieced up Rafael Fiziev. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, Rafael Fiziev is ranked number 11. And it's just, I'm not going to lie, that lightweight division is very tough. And even looking at some of the guys Fiziev has to beat, to climb the ranks, it's not easy, man. And I just don't know. I think Rafael Fiziev, so you've got world class and then elite. And I feel like Rafael Fiziev probably falls into the world class. I feel like, and even Justin Gaethje, I wouldn't say Justin Gaethje is an elite, but if you look at where he is in terms of the rankings, he kind of is an elite fighter. Do you know what I mean? Because for you to be able to get there, you need to be quite good. So I think Rafael Fiziev is just a level below that, and I think it really showed in the first fight, and I think it's going to be similar, man. And Justin's got a point to prove, do you know what I mean? He's ranked number 3, and I'm guessing he wants to try and get himself into that title shot contention spot. So I'm not going to lie, it's a must-win for him, and I honestly see him winning this, man. Like, he's the king of violence. So, yeah, I think he's going to cause a lot of damage, man, in this fight. So I'm picking Justin Gaethje to win. And then we move on to the main event. Sorry guys, I went quiet for a sec because obviously I support Man United, man. Like, it's hard times for us, but I've just seen some bullshit news, man. But anyways, if you want to see some football stuff, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Big Yems. I'm gonna put it in the description and whatnot, so you guys can watch that. Because yeah, my club is in shambles, man. But anyways, we move on to the main event, which is a light heavyweight title bout, and we have Alex Poatan Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. And it's a difficult matchup because Ankalaev has the wrestling and Alex is obviously the better striker. Magomed Ankalaev, he says he's not going to shoot. But I'm going to be honest. If anyone wants to beat Alex Pereira, just shoot. I'm not even going to lie. Just shoot. Just shoot. Stop letting your ego get the better of you, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. Ankalaev is not beating Pereira in a stand-up striking match. I'm sorry, he's not. Like, he's actually not. And, you know, after Alex fought Izzy the first 2 times, I went against Alex once. After that, and I'll be honest, never again. Never again will I go against this juju man. I don't know what type of juju he's doing, but Alex, salute yourself. I never, ever, I no go pick against you again. I don't care how old you are. Even if you are coming off a loss, I never go against you again, I swear. Pereira, you are the guy. You are the man. I can't lie you. You are the guy. So, you guys already know I'm picking Alex Pereira to win that fight. I'm picking him to win by KO, and if not, it's going decision. Maybe it will be a similar fight to the Jan Blachowicz fight. But Honestly, the only way I see Ankalaev winning is by getting takedowns. If he doesn't shoot for takedowns, I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says in the comments. I don't care what any, because I know a lot of you like to talk in the fucking comments and say, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. How can you do this? How can you say that? But I'm going to keep it real. Alex Pereira beats Magomed Ankalaev unless Ankalaev takes Pereira down. If he lets his ego get in the way, because he's been talking a lot of shit about Alex Pereira, Alex has kind of just been brushing it off, teasing him a little bit because he doesn't really care. Like, and if I was Alex, I wouldn't care either. So, and people think Alex is not taking the fight serious. I think no matter how much Alex trolls and teases people, I know Alex is a game opponent and he takes his fight, all fights seriously. Even if he might think that you're not on his level, I still think he takes you seriously, and you should take fighters serious, because when you don't, that's when bad things happen. So I think, to be completely honest with you, I think Ankalaev will take Pereira down. It would be stupid not to. But so far, no one's been able to keep him down for long. And even when they do keep him down, what have they been able to do? So, yeah, I'll keep it real with you guys. Anyone can say what they want, but I'm picking Alex Pereira to win this. And I'm picking him to win by KO. To be completely honest, Ankalaev is quite a boring fighter, so it wouldn't really be good for him to be champion. But yeah, like I said, I'm picking Alex Pereira to win by brutal KO or a decision win. And if he does get the KO, I'm going to say he gets it in the round of 3 or 4. And yeah, that's my predictions for that card. And if you guys remember, if you... But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Comment below if you want to see more videos like this. Well, I'm going to do videos like this regardless. But like, subscribe, and comment below. It's Big Yems in a bit. I hope you watch Alex Pereira delivering a beautiful, brutal KO. And I'm out in a bit.